Oh, welcome, welcome in the Voice from Heaven. Welcome in this Now We Cannot Fail new series. And yeah, welcome also to the practice of that Course in Miracles that has been given us in a new understanding that our awakening is foolproof, our coming home, being at peace at source is guaranteed. And I'm just looked in the workbook at this wonderful lesson 250, Let Me Not See Myself as Limited. And there I was just reading in the first paragraph, let me not try to obscure the holy light in him and see his strength diminished and reduced to frailty, nor perceive the lacks in him with which I would attack his sovereignty. And he's talking about the Son of God. Let me behold the Son of God today and witness to his glory. The Son of God within ourselves, the Son of God within our neighbor, our brother walking with us home. So, how would we be capable of not seeing insanity in him, of not questioning his wholeness and perfection, and not no longer holding him in the frailty of our own self-concept, but really recognizing him as who he is in that perfect thought, creative thought that we call God's creation. So we are just walking along in our dreams, and what we really do is that we are looking for moments, for instances in our coming together, in that walking together, that would give an opportunity to experience something that reminds us, that reestablishes that knowledge, that knowingness of ourself in knowing who this Son of God walking with us is, speaking to recognize everyone in our mind as our own self. This is really the message of the Course in Miracles. This is the message that every awakened mind gives. And it is given to you now as it is given to everyone all the time. And it is absolutely up to you as it is up to me to remember that in seeing myself in limitation and as limited, I'm not gonna do any good to to you, nor to our relationship, nor to um, yeah, living up to the truth. Let's put it right at on the table and acknowledge what this is all about. And so it is about the experiencing and recognition of wholeness, and no longer hold ourselves in any limitation. And the idea of failure is one of the biggest limitations that human mind has made up in its necessity to stay in the dream, to stay in separation, to remain in a perspective of illusionary dreaming. Now we are waking up from that. Aren't you glad to receive such a message that is offering you an awakening experience and recognition of oneself, one truth within one mind as one thought? And this is happening without words, right? This is not really depending on words. This is not needing any scientific proof, as we are so prone to share knowledge and scientific knowledge about awakening, about philosophies, about the different traditions, the different perspectives, the different approaches in coming to what we call here and now revelation. This is an internal matter. This is something that the mind looking inside finds within himself, within herself. And it is just an inevitable joy to share that. And all we do is laugh, right? All we do is enjoying ourselves in that, blessing each other and being happy for each other, to know, to know finally beyond conceptual knowledge. That is not anymore a projection and something that is put and thrown outside oneself onto the world in an idea, well, I know the truth now and I'm right how I know it. But really seeing this very fragile, in that sense, flower within ourselves, or this lotus that opens up and shows us that there is no end to this recognition of light and wholeness and perfection in which we were created and what we are. So this is my welcoming you, and I'm just very, very glad to be here and to take a moment. And if you stick with me for a moment, I'm just gonna give you here an instant of some sounds, and from there we're gonna go and have two paragraphs from chapter 15 of the text of A Course in Miracles, and we're gonna go to the 8th section. The Only Real Relationship is the title of it. And then we're gonna practice that, right? We will have, I'm inviting you to listen just to these two paragraphs and then to think a moment what comes into your mind, what it means to you, what is your experience. And then we let Jesus speak once more and let receive that revelation of his mind in order to take it basically all out, and yeah, and just go beyond perception and go beyond words, right? So I'll be right back. So this is on Spreaker.com in the Voice from Heaven. Welcome, welcome.